Hi, my name's Stuart Hedley and I'm the MD of Equas Consultancy Limited, a consultancy business that specialises in helping SMEs implement management systems, be it for quality, environmental, health and safety, or information security. You don't need me to tell you at the moment that we're all experiencing unprecedented times, both personally and professionally. From our perspective, we're seeing many organisations that are focusing internally during this period of lockdown, utilising the time available to productively focus on internal issues, getting round to those tasks which maybe they don't necessarily have time to do previously, with management system implementation being just one of them. The purpose of bringing you this video today is just to give you an insight in terms of what is involved in implementing an ISO 9001 quality management system in your business. It is also applicable for any other business management system you're considering at the moment. The reason for me doing this is because we're seeing a lot of organizations and prospective clients contact us who don't necessarily understand or are fully aware of what's involved in implementing a management system. So I just wanted to take 5 to 10 minutes of your time to give you a brief overview in terms of what's involved and specifically to answer 5 questions. 1, what is ISO? 2, what is involved in reaching ISO certification? 3, can I do it myself or do I need help? 4, how long will it take to do this? And 5, where can I find out more information? So let's begin with our first question of what is ISO? Well, for those of you who don't know, ISO is an independent, non-governmental international organization. It brings together experts to share knowledge and develop voluntary consensus-based market relevant international standards that support innovation and provide solutions to global challenges. That's the techie piece, okay? So I'm going to try and simplify that down now, but I just wanted to make you aware of what ISO is and where it comes from. ISO standards are recognized globally, and there are many. Obviously, the common ones, as most of us will know, are ISO 9001 quality, ISO 14001 environmental, ISO 45001 health and safety, ISO 22301 business continuity, and ISO 27001, which is information security. But there are many, many more systems out there, but these are the primary ones that we see and we're asked to help and support with. Each country has an appointed organization that accredits certification bodies to audit organizations to ensure compliance with the requirements of the respective standards. For the UK, this is UCAS, UKAS, the United Kingdom Accreditation Service. They are the ones that accredit certification bodies to go out, audit systems, and then give that coveted UCAS tick. The interesting thing is that anyone can certify the organization as being compliant, even you. So make sure that the certification body is UCAS accredited, otherwise your investment, time and money could be wasted. Also note that not all certification bodies can certify for every standard, so please check. If you're in any doubt, then please go to the UCAS website, www.ucas.com, and they will give you a list of certified bodies and tell you which certified bodies can actually certify against which standards. Let's move on to the second question of what's involved in reaching ISO certification. I think it's fair to say that ISO is new to many people. Any business wishing to achieve ISO certification must meet the requirements listed in the respective standard. But in summary, firstly, you need to implement the respective management system. As I said, quality, environmental, information security, etc. If you're going to go for an integrated system, i.e. multiple standards, then you'll need to implement the requirements of the respective standards into one integrated system. So we talk a lot about a system, but what is a system? Well, basically, it's a collection of business processes detailing how an organization focuses on quality, environmental, health and safety, information security, or business continuity, and are aligned with an organization's purpose and strategic direction. In order to understand what the specific standards are, you can obtain a hard copy of the standard, either through the ISO website or through the BSI website. Alternatively, you can always seek input from a consultancy or other third party. And there's also the web, Google. You'll find a general indication of what the requirements of those standards are. I personally would always advocate the need to fully understand what the requirements are, so please obtain a copy of the standard, or alternatively, speak to a consultant or seek third-party advice. After you've built your system, you'll need to demonstrate that you have a management system in place that satisfies the requirements of the standard. Once you're confident that your system exists, you'll be certified by your appointed certification body. At the moment, the certification audits are being done remotely due to the lockdown restrictions, and they are doing a good job, and a lot of organizations are being certified and working this way. And who knows, the future of auditing could be done remotely. That certification process comes in 2 stages. Stage 1 is basically the audit body checking to make sure that you have a system in place, a snapshot of the key requirements which they can actually audit. So do you have a system in place, basically? Stage 2 is a more in-depth audit of your system where all the requirements will be audited. The duration of the audit will vary depending on the size of your organization, the complexity of your organization. For example, are you a small office which deals with administration, or you are a large multinational with multiple sites engaged in manufacturing or construction, for example? Once you are certified, that certification lasts for 3 years. But every year, you need to do a surveillance audit to make sure that you remain compliant with the requirements of the standard, conducting internal audits regularly and undertaking management reviews, for example. Basically making sure that your processes are actually reflected and documented appropriately. Obviously, one of the things that we often say to our clients is it's not just the implementation of the system to get the certification, it's the ongoing maintenance of the systems. You just need to factor that in, okay? Third question, can I do it myself? Well, again, that's dependent upon a couple of factors. And I think generally speaking, there are 4. Number 1, do you currently have documented processes, procedures, etc.? Do you have the knowledge and time to build your own system? And it's actually takes longer than you actually think it might do, if I'm honest. In which standard are you seeking to achieve? Are some more complex than others, i.e. 27001 is a very technical standard and normally will require third-party support. And finally, how quickly do you want certification? And do you have a budget? You can build your own system using a very simple computer file framework. Alternatively, you can purchase management system software, and we advocate some. But you can purchase management software that will provide you with the structure and the templates that you're required to complete. Again, obviously, these are just templates, and you'll need the experience and time in order to complete those. Alternatively, you can seek consulting support to either support you in the build or actually do the build for you. And the majority of this work can be undertaken remotely. As for how long it will take, well, that depends on your choice of method to build your system and the number of standard or systems that you need to build. Building yourself can take anything from about 10 days over 4 months for a low complex system such as 9001, through to about 16 days over 8 months for an integrated system comprising multiple standards. Obviously, using a consultancy can reduce time and effort by about 50%, by half, but obviously there's a cost involved for bringing consultants in to do that bit of work for you. Lastly, if you'd like more information or have any questions, then by all means contact me. Our contact details are here. I do hope you found this video to be of benefit and enjoyed it. It is my first time doing one of these, so hopefully it was okay for you. Thanks for watching. Stay well. Stay safe. Goodbye.